Welcome back to another explainer. We're always taking these incredibly complex walls of information, stripping away all the noise, and just presenting it to you clearly. Today, we're looking at a piece of tech that is absolutely going to be sitting in a lot of living rooms very soon. But trying to understand exactly what it is, well, it can honestly feel like learning a completely foreign language. So our goal today is super simple. We're going to translate a massive wall of television marketing jargon into plain, understandable English. Just listen to this actual product title from the source page. Samsung's 65-inch class mini LED M70H series Samsung Vision AI Companion Smart TV 2026 model LED processor 4K pure spectrum color motion accelerator plus DLG 120Hz. Wow, that is a breathless 21-word alphabet soup. Sure, it sounds incredibly impressive, but if you're just a focused consumer trying to figure out what exactly you're mounting on your wall, it's practically impenetrable. But hey, don't worry, we're going to decode every single piece of this.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our roadmap for today's explainer to kind of calm the chaos of that spec sheet. First, decoding the alphabet soup. Then, picture-perfect mini LED. After that, built for gamers and fans. Next up, free content and security. And finally, we'll be reading the fine print.
So, Section 1, decoding the alphabet soup, translating the marketing speak. Let's jump right in and cackle the core technologies driving this display. Now, the absolute biggest buzzword you'll see attached to this TV is mini LED. And before we get into literally any other specs, we really need to understand what this actually means. Unlike older LCDs that use just a few large backlights, mini LED packs thousands of microscopic LEDs right behind the screen. This ultra-precise light control, it means you get incredibly bright highlights right next to deep cinematic blacks. It's essentially the foundational hardware that makes everything else on this TV possible. Moving on, the source material heavily promotes terms like pure color spectrum and color booster, which, let's be honest, sound a bit like magic. But practically, what this actually means is the TV is capable of displaying over 1 billion true-to-life colors. The manufacturer claims these specific technologies are designed to push really vibrant reds, deep blues, and incredibly realistic greens, basically ensuring the picture literally leaps off the screen without looking washed out. All right, Section 2. Picture Perfect, Mini LED and what it means for your movies. So, how does this specific hardware actually elevate the traditional movie watching experience for all the cinephiles out there? Well, when you're watching a movie, you want depth, right? The manufacturer pairs their Mini LED hardware with something they call Mini LED HDR and Supreme Mini LED dimming. High Dynamic Range, or HDR, works with those tiny LEDs to really crank up the brightness of things like explosions or sunlight, while the dimming technology ensures the shadows stay pitch black. According to the specs, this specific combo is designed to offer significantly deeper contrast than older, traditional HDR TVs. It is all about creating a picture with remarkable depth and realism. Which brings us to Section 3, built for gamers and fans, high-speed performance specs. Because, a TV isn't just for cinematic, slow-paced movies anymore. Manufacturers love to quantify the viewing experience for the sports fanatics and gamers who demand high-speed performance from their screens. Take sports fans, for instance. Samsung includes a soccer mode, but they don't just say it looks better, they actually attach exact specific numbers to it, and this brilliantly illustrates their point. According to the product page, this mode optimizes the settings to deliver 40% clearer motion for fast action and pushes the greens to be 30% more vibrant for realistic turf. It's a highly targeted setting designed specifically to replicate that in-stadium experience right in your living room. Now, for the gamers watching, the absolutely vital spec here is 120. Powered by a feature called Motion Accelerator Plus, DLG, this 120 Hz refresh rate is absolutely crucial for keeping fast-paced action fluid and highly responsive. You definitely want that speed. Samsung also integrates what they call a gaming hub. Instead of constantly juggling HDMI inputs between your different devices, this single dashboard centralizes your physical consoles, your cloud gaming services, and your apps all in one place. It even offers personalized recommendations on what to play next. Talk about a major quality of life upgrade for players. It radically simplifies the whole user experience. Moving right along to Section 4, free content and security, the software experience. Let's explore what you get right out of the box before you even think about typing in a credit card for Netflix. Because out of the box, the M70H offers over 2,700 free streaming options without a single subscription required. This includes over 750 subscription-free channels directly on their proprietary Samsung TV Plus service and nearly 2,000 other free streaming options. They are heavily leveraging free, ad-supported television to ensure you never actually have to leave their ecosystem to find something to watch. But of course, with all this internet connectivity, cloud gaming, and streaming, your television is essentially becoming a giant computer processing a ton of personal data. To address this, the source material explicitly highlights their NOC security integration. The manufacturer notes this is specifically designed to secure directly inputted PIN codes and passwords. But fascinatingly, it's also there to safeguard IoT device information shared through the SmartThings app. Basically, your TV is now the command center for your smart home, and they are pushing hard to let you know your data is protected. And that leads us to Section 5, reading the fine print, exposing the caveats. Okay, this is our radical transparency section. We are going to look right past those bold marketing claims and read the tiny disclaimers buried at the very bottom of the product page. Remember earlier when we talked about the amazing depth provided by the Supreme Mini LED dimming? Well, the fine print states, Supreme Mini LED dimming is software-based, not full-array hardware-based technology. So the crucial point is, this is a massive revelation. It means the TV isn't using purely physical hardware zones to dim the lights behind the screen. It's actually using a software algorithm to simulate the effect. That's a really important distinction for home theater enthusiasts who might be fully expecting true hardware-level local dimming. And hey, remember that 120 Hz refresh rate that is so important for gamers? Well, here is the caveat for that feature. DLG 120 Hz increases refresh rate up to 120 Hz, but will reduce image sharpness. In other words, there is a distinct trade-off happening behind the scenes here. You get the ultra-fast, buttery smooth motion speed, but to achieve it, the TV has to sacrifice visual clarity and resolution. So it's completely up to you to decide if that extra speed is actually worth the drop in sharpness. But honestly, perhaps the most significant piece of fine print is this. A Samsung account and an active internet connection are explicitly required for network-based smart services. The manufacturer warns that without an account login, this state-of-the-art device is essentially just a monitor for your HDMI cables. You'll only be able to use external device connections or an over-the-air antenna. So if you value complete digital privacy and just don't want to make an account, you are literally going to be locked out of the core features of the television. Which leaves us with this final, kind of provocative thought as we wrap up today's explainer. When you look at the whole picture, with software mimicking hardware dimming, algorithms managing refresh rates, mandatory user accounts, and integrated data security protecting your entire smart home, are you really buying a traditional television anymore? Or are you just mounting a 65-inch smartphone to your living room wall? It is a fascinating shift in how we interact with the screens in our homes. Thanks so much for learning with us today, and we'll catch you on the next explainer.